2.7 million in earnings.
Okay, the next hand has been dealt. And Sean has been dealt a pair of sevens.
Well, same hand Thor just won on. A little different here, though. He's under the gun, and he's going to raise it to 200,000.
Neev behind him, though, with a pair of sixes.
Little does he know what bad shape he's in here.
I call.
He's going to make the call, though.
Mr. Washington with the button next to act.
And he's got the 10-8 of diamonds. And you'd like to see a flop with, but you've got a raiser and a caller in front of you. Do you want to get involved now? He is in position. He's on the button, but just doesn't want to put 200,000 in there.
Yeah, Norwegian Godfather out, as is Trishelle. So a two-way battle for this pot.
Oh, and what a flop. It's come 7-5 deuce. Sean checks the top set here, Vince. If you're sitting in the Neev seat with 2 sixes, chances are you're going to bet here. I would bet in this spot when the opponent checks.
300.
You're assuming when the guy raised before the flop, he's got 2 big cards here, so your 2 sixes are the best hand.
Yeah, he bets 300,000.
Little does he know, he's got to hit 2 running cards in a row to win this pot. 2 cards to make a straight, or 2 more sixes.
Now the question is, do you just rope a dope here?
I'm all in.
Well, he went all in. He was check raised all in here. And you can see Neev is not like that.
Sean doesn't want to take a chance. He is pushed again with top set.
Well, Neev trying to figure out this hand. He said the guy raised before the flop. He check raised me on the flop. Does he have the overpair? Is he just making a move, or does he have some type of draw? The truth is, Neev is in dire straits. Would have to catch 2 running cards to win this pot. If he makes the wrong move here, he'll be walking back out of here.
And the furniture man has the lawn chair collapsing on him. He folds, and Sean Urban once again regaining his chip lead right there. 5 players remain from the Commerce Casino for the WPT Invitational. We'll be right back in just a few moments.
Just like boxing, you know, poker and boxing, they go hand in hand. You got to read your opponent. You got to know his next move before he makes it. All in all, it's same as poker, man. You just read your opponent. You can look at them and you know their next move. And then it's all about knocking out somebody.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. That's the boxer at the table, Leron Washington.
Well, Vince, I like the analogy that Leron makes in comparing boxing to poker. The only thing he left out was if they didn't talk about the pain aspect of boxing and poker, that you have to be able to take your hits and get up and fight again.
Oh, you're right. You mustn't forget the pain. All right, Sean Urban out of the Navy is a chip leader with 2.8 million, but the action goes to the mighty Thor Hansen. He quickly folds, as does Trishelle Cannatella.
Well, round to the Navy man on the button. He's got the Queen Jack. He's going to make a little raise here, up to 200,000.
Into the furniture man. Neev Baram, he folds his hand, and now Leron picking up a pair of 5s here.
Now, some guys like to come right over the top when a guy raises on the button with a small pair and you're in the big blind, but Leron opts to just make the call here. And here comes a flop. The flop comes 10-7-5, all clubs. Leron has flopped a set, and Vincey's going to a little rope-a-dope here. He checks. Trying to trap his opponent, but it doesn't work. As Sean checks right behind him. Now another club comes off, so 4 clubs on the board now. Neither player going to like that because neither have a club.
Set shrinking up as the boxer quickly checks.
300.
But Urban, without a club, going to make a bet, 300,000.
Well, that's chances are if he had a big club, he would have bet the flop. That didn't happen, so the boxer's going to call him with the 3 5s here.
Down to the river we go.
Look at this. Now the 8 of clubs comes off. 5 clubs on the board, including a 4-card.
That's pretty amazing.
Straight flush.
That's pretty amazing.
Neither opponent has a club in their hand, so if nobody bets at this pot, or someone bets and it gets called, it will be a split pot. And it does go check, check.
4.
Now, in poker, you play your best 5-card poker hand. In this case, the best 5 cards are all on the board. So both players are playing the board. It will be a split pot.
Oh, wow. Leron, Washington, with a missed opportunity. Got his hopes up there when you flop a set, but just kind of fizzles out. Back to this hand. On the lady at the table, Trishelle Cannatella quickly folds her hand. And now Sean Urban with an ace-10.
Well, Sean, by far the most aggressive player at this table. He just fires torpedo after torpedo at him.
And he's made a $200,000 into the furniture, man.
I call.
He's going to make a call with his king-9 of spades. And Leron, very tricky player, with an 8-6.
And he's getting a big price to call here, Vince. It's going to cost him $160,000 to make the call, but there's $570,000 in there, so he's going to gamble here. He does make the call.
Thor disappears. Here come the first 3 cards.
Well, Jack 8-3 with 2 clubs.
Leron's picked up a pair of 8s. He checks it.
He's got the best hand right now.
Well, the Navy man made the continuation bet. No checks as well.
And Neev says, okay, let's see the next card. Well, 7 of clubs comes off. So possible straight, possible flush out there, but Leron believes his 2 8s are the best hand. Indeed they are, and he is making a bet here, Vince. And a pretty good bet at that, looks like.
500.
$500,000. Well, Sean looking at his hand again. Now I realize he got a straight draw and a flush draw, but even if a club comes up, you're not crazy about a 10-high flush.
Good hand. Nice hand, bro.
Well, they both go out. Leron Washington taking down another pot. So the West Virginian says he is living the dream, and right now he is trying to fulfill a dream, Vince, by taking down this title and got a good shot to do it.
A lot of sly poker here at the Commerce Casino. We're coming back with more action. Stay with us on the World Poker Tour. Welcome back to the World Poker Tour here at the WPT Invitational. Hello, I'm Vince Van Patten with Mike Sexton, where 5 players remain.
Our current chip leader is a boxer from Huntington, West Virginia, Leron Washington. In second place, Sean Urban.
The pro, the mighty Thor, is in trouble. He's short-stacked right now. Let's go down to the table, see if he can come back.
Don't worry about Thor, Vince. He can play short stack as good as anybody in the world.
Okay. We will see. The blinds are 50 and 100,000. The crowd loving this event here tonight at the Commerce Casino.
Well, the action's going to be on Thor. He looks down at the Jack Deuce of clubs. Going to throw it away.
And now it's around to Trishelle Cannatella, and she's picked up the best hand in poker. Pair of aces. How do you like that?
Well, you like it if you pick them up, that's for sure.
She's getting the chips out there. Excited with his hand. She makes it $250,000 to go as Mr. Urban goes out.
Well, she is just praying to get some action here.
Neev won't play.
Round to the chip leader. This is the boxer, Leron Washington. Now, he knows that Trishelle is a pretty solid player, very tight player, actually.
And will he get blinded by the Goldilocks?
Nope, he's going to lay it down, and wisely so. Well, Trishelle shows everyone the 2 aces. I don't think that was necessary.
Trishelle Cannatella. I love that last name. It sounds like an Italian pastry.
Oh, boy.
All right, back to this hand. Leron, first to play with an 8-5 of hearts, folds his hand.
Well, back to Thor. Here's got the ace-7 of diamonds.
I only got 1 gear left.
He's gone all in with an ace-7.
Oh, I wish I could call you. I wish.
Trishelle flashing a smile but folding.
Yeah, the ex-Navy man crinking his neck here because he's got the ace-5 of clubs.
760.
Like he's been in a tight sub for a long time. Folds that.
Take it down, T. All right.
Neev goes out as well. Thor Hansen happy to pick up the blinds and antes because that's $200,000.
Good, solid short stack poker by the mighty Thor from Scandinavia. Millions of Scandinavian friends. You don't find those kind of people in L.A.
Well, it's hard to find a coat and tie in L.A., Vince.
It's true. Back to the felt. Trishelle mucking a king-4. Sean also out. And now Neev Baram, furniture guy.
Yeah, he's got a king-deuce. He's out as well.
Yep. So now the boxer.
The boxer looks down at a dismal 5-deuce offsuit. The chip leader is going to limp in for $50,000.
Wow, there's no shame of giving up on.
Thor with just a 5-10.
Now let's take a free flop.
Says, let's see the flop.
Well, Thor has him dominated as the cards lie.
This time you won me to raise, huh? You had your queen 3 ready for me.
Ace 7 deuce. So with that hand, Leron taking the lead with 2 deuces. He checks. And Thor is now going to bet here, 150,000. But Leron makes a good call here. No way you're going to put Thor on an ace here because he would have moved in or certainly raised before the flop if he had one. Now the jack of spade comes off, so 3 spades out there. Neither player likes that card because they don't have a spade in their hand, so it goes check, check.
I take a free one, Ron.
Say free one.
The river we go, another jack.
So action on Leron now. Vince, he's going to lead out and bet here.
400,000.
I don't like this play because the only way you're going to get called is if you're beat.
Ron, you're a good guy. Take it.
He might earn some money by checking. He's got no earn by betting. But nevertheless, the chip leader gets richer. The boxer goes pop to the old veteran Thor Hansen.
You bluff me?
No.
What do you think? You think you bluff me?
No.
5 players remain. We're coming back with more on the World Poker Tour.
Tonight's World Poker Tour brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net.
Oh, you got bills to pay, you know?
You can't do that. I mean,
So, Ben, talk to me about how much fun you had here tonight, because I know you busted out, but let's leave that behind.
I had a great time this evening, saw a lot of old friends. I was trying to last longer in the tournament than Soundmaster Caleb, my big brother from the E-Network, but sadly, G.I. Joe himself, Marlon Wayans, knocked me out. I had ace-4 suited. I went out on my terms. I was cool with it.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour. 5 players remain here at the Commerce Casino at the WPT Invitational.
Vince and our celebrities are just like poker players. They all love to tell bad beat stories, don't they?
Yeah, that never ends, does it? Blinds of 15, 100,000. As you can see, Leron Washington, the boxer, got in through a satellite, is our chip leader with close to 3.6 million in chips.
Yeah, an incredible story for him, but the real story here now is the top pro Thor Hansen on the short stack with 5 players left.
All right, going to the felt. Sean Urban, quick fold.
Over to Neev. He folds.
Into our chip leader, Leron Washington with an 8-6 position. And he caps his cards.
That means he's going to play the pot, and indeed he is, as he limps in and makes the call.
Okay.
But the mighty Thor coming back over the top.
Or,
I got it.
He's gone all in with an ace-6.
that hurts.
It doesn't hurt.
Trishelle goes out.
I call.
And he's been called. So the boxer gambling right here to try to knock Thor Hansen out of this tournament.
Yep, he's going for the sucker punch.
Well, Thor's in a dominating position here to double up, that's for sure. And Vince right there, a little slip in the peekaboo defense by the boxer, in my opinion.
This is my knockout. Hey, this is my knockout hand right here. This is my knockout hand.
Well,
Let's take a look at the flop. Here it comes.
6.
Hey, 80 diamond. First card out.
Oh, unbelievable. It's come queen, queen, 8. I've got to tell you, of all poker players in the world, I don't believe there's one out there that's taken more beats to get knocked out of tournaments than Thor Hansen.
All right, turn card 5 of diamonds. No help for Thor.
An ace. An ace.
And this could happen again to him if he doesn't catch an ace on the river.
And the river card.
No,
8.
an 8 comes off. The boxer makes 8s full of queens, and that's going to do it for top pro Thor Hansen out tonight in 5th place. Another tough beat for Thor.
Always a gentleman. He takes it well. He had his man dominated, but not to be. The puncher punches him out of here in 5th place. And just like that, we are down to 4.
Well, Vince, this is shaping up to be quite a brawl here. We've got 4 amateur players remaining, including reality TV star Trishelle Cannatella. Could a celebrity finally win the WPT Invitational? We shall see.
And that's going to do it. We have run out of time for tonight.
So for Vince Van Patten and everyone at the WPT, I'm Mike Sexton saying thanks for watching, and until next time, may all your cards be live and your pots be monsters. I don't understand what this is for here.